Welcome to another S&P 500 analysis. Today is December 23rd, 2020. In this video, we're going to take a look at the S&P 500 cash index along with the NASDAQ 100, the Dow Jones Industrial, the Dow Jones Transportation, the Russell 2000. Then we're going to take a look at some of the financial stock, BofA, Wells Fargo, Citi, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, and Goldman Sachs. And then we finish off with a look of Apple and Tesla. Here we're looking at the S&P 500 daily chart. As you can see, on Monday it came down and tested the that 36.45.99 level again. It bounces right back up. So right now it still appears to be moving toward this 37.20 and toward this 3800 level. So we're going to keep an eye on that price action to see would it be able to get above the 37.20 before the Christmas holiday. And if it's not, we'll probably see it next week, but we'll see. I mean, anything is possible, right? So right now, certainly it is, playing out this particular scenario here. It is holding this 45.99 support level. And again, remember, we're basically looking at this particular bull flag, and the major move is somewhere around the 3900 for the 618 and around 3970, 3180 for 80%, and then 100% is up above the 4000 level. And here looking at the NASDAQ, we see the NASDAQ also came down, almost came down and tested this 12,439 support level here. And again, we basically are looking for this thing to continue to move up to this 13,000 level. So right now, it appears that it is well within this scenario here. Unless it come down and break this support, then we're essentially looking for this thing to come down to this 12,204 and possibly get down to this 11,846. I don't envision that. I probably see if it's going to break this 12,439, and we probably see this 12,204. But that probably most likely will not occur this week. If it's going to occur, it'll probably be next week. But right now, I'm still looking at the price action that it seems to be favored and moving toward the 13,000 level. And again, we also have some major move up here, right? Essentially, this swing here, and we just project that up based on this breakout level. And we see that at 618, 13,516, 80%, somewhere around 13,800, 100%, 14,181. And here's the Dow Jones Industrial. We're still waiting for this thing to break this flag here. Remember this particular flag we're talking about. And right now, we're still waiting for this to break out. Then we could do the projection and put it wherever the breakout point is, and then get the little bit more accurate measure move. But right now, if we put it at here, then we basically get an approximate of 32,000 at the 618 and 32,679, somewhere around 78.6, and 100% is 33,498. Here's the Dow Jones Transportation. It is holding above this 12,379. And if this thing continue to move, we're also looking for this thing to move toward the 13,000 level. So not much to be said here on the transportation. It is holding up at this support level here at the 12,379. And here the Russell 2000 finally got above the 2,000 level. Remember, we were talking about coming up to this upper trend line of this price channel and get up to the 2,000 level. Today it got up to the 2,007. So we'll see will it be able to continue to hug this trend line and move up to the 2050, or will it start pulling back? So we'll update the pullback potential support level this weekend when we do the final weekly analysis on the indexes. So that is the look of the indexes, and let's go and take a look at some of those financial stocks. Let's start off with the ETF, the financial ETF XLF. can see that it broke out from this resistance here, this pivot high, and it seems to be kind of consolidating right up here right now between the 2830 and the 29 level. So we are going to continue to monitor to see what it break this consolidation area and move up to the 30 level. Then once it break that 30 level, then we're looking for this gap to get filled and move up to the February high of 31.38. So we continue to watch to see when it's going to break this consolidation area here. And if it break down, then we looked at this pullback to the 26.83. But with the Fed's latest decision on letting the bank repurchase their stock, I don't envision seeing it to pull back to this 26.83 in the near term. Here, looking at Bank of America, BFA here, we see that it broke this pivot high, and today it made a nice move up, and it seems to be holding this particular breakout at this 29 level. So we're basically looking for this thing to come up to somewhere around the 32.75 area, basically this area here, this pivot low here, and see what it encounter resistance there, maybe a chop around and then break through. So on the upside, that's basically what we're going to be looking for, is this level here, somewhere around the 32.47. Looking at Citigroup, we see that it is coming up to this level here, this pivot high, which is somewhere around 62.47. So if we could break through this pivot high, then we're essentially looking for this area here, 68.43, this potential resistance. And the support level, we're essentially looking at this area here, somewhere around 55. And looking at Wells Fargo booked this resistance up here, and it's trying to make us move up to this 34 area. So we're essentially looking for a continuation move to the 34. If it pulls back, then we're basically looking at this 26 as the potential support. And here, JP Morgan, you see JP Morgan is already booked out of this pivot high here and then moving toward this 130 level. So we're going to see will it encounter resistance at that 130, or will it break through and then move toward the new high here up at above the 140, 142, I believe that might be. Yeah, 141.10. And here, looking at Morgan Stanley, you can see Morgan Stanley is already a new high here, and right now we're basically just see how high it could go. So there's not much there to project. And if we take a look at Goldman Sachs is coming up to this level here, somewhere around the 260, 261. So if we could break that 261, then we're basically looking at this high here, somewhere around 275. And if it's pulled back, then we're basically looking at this potential level at 236.55. I mean 240.52. 240.52 area as the potential support. So those are the financial stocks for today. Now let's go and take a look at Apple. Here you can see Apple broke out of this area here, and came down and retested on Monday and got a nice bounce. And right now we're basically looking for Apple to come up to a new high here, and this is the all-time high is somewhere around 137.98. So look for a 138, 140 next level for Apple. And if it's going to come down, and then look for a retest of this level here, somewhere around 125. And finally, Tesla. And looking at Tesla, you see Tesla came up on the last Friday when it finally got added into the SP 500. It spiked up to $695, so $5 short of getting up to $700. And then ever since, it's basically been pulling back, and only today it actually have a positive day. So if it continue to pull back, we're basically looking at this 605 area to get tested. And if it doesn't hold the 605, then I'm looking for the possibility of even come down to this 502. But if it continues to move up, then we're basically looking for Tesla to break that $700 barrier. So that is today's quick look at the S&P 500 and some of the banking stocks and also Apple and Tesla. Be sure to smash a thumbs up for me to help me promote this video on YouTube. Thank you for watching and stay safe and have a happy holiday.